Today is Endo, but before we start, September 2nd. Is it possible for siblings to get along, help each other, support each other, and be really important in each other's lives? It is possible. It is possible for siblings to get along, just maybe not all the time. So today is about endometriosis, or as I told my husband to call it, just endo, because he can't pronounce it. It took me quite a few times. The first thing that, if you find out that you have endometriosis or think you might have endometriosis, you need to get yourself 7 pure castor oil, cold pressed and unrefined, 7 minerals. This stuff works. The reason I'm doing it live is because I only have like a minute left on my camera. I didn't feel like loading stuff onto my laptop yet. Okay, so endometriosis is... Hera wants to be on the countertops today. So endometriosis is something that will grow in your fallopian tubes, your ovaries, your uterus. And it will be very painful. You could have cramps during ovulation, during your period, even when you don't have either of those. For years, I had really bad cramps during my period, and everyone told me that was normal. Okay. As I got older, I started having painful ovulation, and I was also told that is normal. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be your normal. I had to miss. I have a best friend from college. I had to miss her wedding. I had to miss her wedding because of my endometriosis. At that point, I was like, something has to change. So I saw this thing on this ad on Facebook for this woman named Hannah, and I thought, you know what? What do I have to lose? I've tried everything else. I would take Advil and Aleve during my period just so I could contain it, and I couldn't take it. I was just like, and this past period was bad, yes, but only because I had not been on my diet. But I am trying so hard now. I get it. Pringles are not on my diet. They're not gluten-free. But I need some comfort food right now. My mom is actually coming home today. They are transporting her home in an ambulance. For obvious reasons, because she's sick. But when I'm on my diet, I feel better. I've been gaining weight, and that was always difficult for me. I am finally gaining weight. I feel better. My husband even says I look better. And I'm reducing. Look at this cat. There's no way she could get into those cabinets, but she's determined. You need to get off the couch, little missy. Oh, did you ever hear Curiosity Killed the Cat? That was made for Hera. There was a snake in our backyard, just a little one, and she was determined she was going to make friends with this snake. I hate snakes. I'm terrified of snakes, right? Anyways, endometriosis, well, she's now comfortable and content. Endometriosis, it is basically if you have heavy periods or really bad cramping during your periods, and now she's going to turn into a little lawnmower and start purring. They are, it can really disrupt your life. And trust me, I know, I've been there. I've had cysts in my ovaries too. I've been there. I understand where you're coming from. I understand how horrible it can be. And so, I got to see her. So my whole point to you is, you want love and attention again. Oh my gosh. Okay. So basically, what my is go on Facebook, look up Hannah, and I went through her 5-day challenge. Was it difficult? Yes. I went through the 10-week class. Was it difficult? Yes. But once you have those meal plans, it is so easy. She gives you the meal plans. There's instructions and recipes. It even gives you a grocery list for the store. I would print out that grocery list every week, and it was so easy. They give you the recipes. Is it expensive? A little bit. But I tell you what, it is so worth it after you've gone through the program. It is so worth it because it is so simple. Contact her and say, you know what, I'm ready to make a change. She calls you once a week while you're in the program so that she can check up on how you're doing. And she also does weekly lives during the program and Zoom lives or Facebook. It's on Zoom, but it is also on Facebook as lives, and those were helpful as well. And I tell you what, it's so helpful to have someone that has gone through the program, understands what you're feeling, and it's not a doctor who's going to tell you it's all in your head. Which I've had doctors say, oh, this is normal, or oh, you're just doing this for attention, or this is all in your head. I never had a doctor say, okay, there is something wrong, let's fix it. Until I went to, this was back 2017, 2018. You wouldn't know, you weren't even alive then. She's only 3 years old. Say hello, Hera. You don't get to see the cats much anymore. So I went to my gynecologist finally, and I said, this is what I'm feeling, this is what's happening, there's something not right. And she said she wanted to do more testing, but guys, I've been poked and prodded since I was 13 years old. I'm sick of it now. And she's like, yeah, you have endometriosis, girl. I don't need to do any further testing if you don't want to go through that. I believe that's what's going on. Now, my gynecologist moved to Exeter, so I'm going to be going to Megan Grant. But, getting that diagnosis, that was the one thing I didn't want to get. My one friend, I almost missed my one friend's bridal shower. I made it, jacked up on medicine. And I said to my one friend, had taken all my stuff in case I couldn't make it. What are you doing? You're making your nipples on me. Give me a kiss. That's so nice. I love your kisses. So they said about that they needed to. So I went, and my friend was like, "Do you have endometriosis?" I said, "I don't know." And my friend actually has it, and she's like, "I don't know." I said, "I don't know. I've never tested." So I went to my gynecologist, got confirmed diagnosis of endometriosis, and I cried, because that wasn't what I wanted to hear. But now that I have the diet, I need to stick to it. You don't have to cut. I eat gluten-free bread, and I do have gluten-free chips. I just needed some Pringles as comfort. And you don't have to. I didn't go completely gluten-free. Like, I have gluten-free pizza crust, but I didn't go completely gluten-free. I do still eat gluten. I just reduced it drastically. So, yeah, if you ever need just, she's a nutritionalist. She lives in Canada, yes. but she is an amazing woman. So my mom is coming home today. I'll be seeing her tomorrow. So I don't really know how she is right now. My mom's one friend did call the house while I was over there today, and actually said that when she saw my mom on Wednesday, my mom was very chatty and was laughing and seemed pretty good. So fun. I want to take my book with me on Saturday and try to get some answers for that book. Things I can't answer, like what was her favorite childhood memory. I don't know. So I am going to sign off for today. I will try to get those videos up Saturday or Sunday at the latest. Have a great rest of your week and a great weekend. And remember, I love you. God loves you. Hera and Willow love you. And God made you special.